According to the BBC News, if you're a girl in the UK, there's a 25% chance that you will suffer from depression by the age of 14. Mental health researchers MQ stated that if you're an adult who suffers from mental health, there's a 75% chance that it started when you was a child. The Independent recently reported that there's been a 70% increase in the last 25 years of anxiety and depression within teenagers. Today I'm going to meet a young social media star who's a mental health advocate and has used her platform to share her story. Hi Marie, welcome to What's Up TV. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
Good, good. How are you finding making the videos? I know I've been watching a few of your videos recently. Some of them entertaining, some of them... But how are you finding it?
I love it. I've been doing it for years, so it's just like part of my life now. I just do it all the time.
Yeah.
Love it. Love the interaction.
Yeah, you said you've been doing it since you were like 11 years old?
Yeah,
That's
really
a long
young.
time.
Very, very long time. 9 years.
That's actually
Yeah.
quite... I don't think I was on YouTube for that long.
I don't think anyone was on YouTube for that long.
But I see now you've branched into your mental health stuff, and obviously it's kind of hard in this current climate. Like, what made you go with that topic, and how do you think the feedback has been?
I kind of just delved into it after I'd had problems with my mental health, and it was more so that I thought I was lying to people online because I wasn't talking about my actual life, so I was pretending that's what I felt like for ages. And then I thought I'll just take the plunge and made a video about being in hospital and like suffering mental health problems, and the feedback was something that I never ever thought would happen. So after that, it kind of, I realised that people kind of wanted to see people talking about mental health, and it was really encouraging, so I just carried on, and it kind of went from there, really.
Okay, because in this generation, like as you see, there's a lot of people that go through like mental health problems, but everyone's like trying to make it seem like everyone's fine. Have you realised that the feedback has been positive? Has there been any like negative feedback in terms of the videos?
I get negative comments sometimes, but they're more really, they don't bother me because they're kind of ignorant, so I just ignore them. But the overwhelming part is the positive feedback, and it's almost sad to see how much people suffer with mental health problems, young people. So that's kind of what I just want to keep going, because I get messages all the time from people telling me that they're struggling and that my videos might have helped them, and that's kind of why I keep doing it, really.
Why do you think people are going through like those like mental health problems? Because social media is supposed to be a good thing. Like, everyone's supposed to be happy talking to each other, but it seems that a lot of people are feeling pressure.
That's the thing. It's like I will get a message from a girl, and I'll go on her social media, and all of it's happy, but then she'll pour her heart out in this message, and I'm just, it's shocking to see the contrast between the two, really. I think people are struggling with just general pressures. I think social media doesn't help with maybe like self-confidence and image, and you see so many images of perfect girls or people with such happy lives, and it kind of gives you a pressure to feel like you have to emulate that. But mostly I think people are struggling with like school education and kind of just general pressures from society, really.
Okay, so would you say that there's not like enough help for those people? Because I know people go to your videos for guidance and help, so that proves that there's not actually something out there for people that are struggling from social media, because it's a new thing now. And even me, when I'm on it, I can see something and I'm like, I want to be like that. And then if I'm not like that, it affects me, but then I have to snap out of it.
Exactly. Like, I think the problem is that a lot of people, these people are quite young, and they haven't reached the maturity where you can kind of rationalise it and think, I know that this isn't real, and I know that I need to snap out of this wanting to be someone else kind of mindset. A lot of messages I get are from like 13, 14-year-olds who don't have kind of an outlet to be able to tell someone, so telling someone online is their way of just pouring out everything that they're feeling. I think the problem is that there isn't enough guidance for maybe like teachers or parents, really, deal with mental health, a lot of people don't even know how to breach the subject, and that's the problem, is that it's still taboo.
Yeah.
Like, we're slowly breaking down the taboo aspect of it, but at the end of the day, it is still a taboo subject.
Yeah, yeah.
And people don't want to talk about it.
So if someone was going to come to you today saying that they've been suffering from depression or like anxiety, what would you advise them, like, in this moment, to just do or help them get off social media? Because I know that in this current climate, it's kind of odd not being on it, because it's literally like the first thing people go to.
You know, it's all well and good me supporting them online, but at the end of the day, sometimes all they need is a hug and like to be told that it's okay, and I can't do that over an Instagram direct message. So I normally say for them to communicate and tell someone that can actually make a difference.
I think now they're coming up with a few things on Twitter and different social medias where there's like they're going to bring something into place where you have a cap on how much you're using social media. You think that will help?
I think it would actually be really good to have something like that. I think finding the balance between being on your phone and being in real life is really good, because social media is not bad, but too much of anything is always a bit unhealthy.
Well, I'd like to say that you've been doing amazing.
People find it a bit refreshing when someone talks about the highs and the lows.
Yeah.
I think that's why people watch my videos.
Like I said, thank you again for coming on What's Up TV. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.